Hey guys, it's your boy Smiley here again. Have you ever wanted to build a deck, a budget deck, to be able to compete in today's meta without breaking the bank? Well, look no further. I have for you an updated profile of counter fairies. So, counter fairies is a deck revolving around the fairy type monsters backed by a slew of counter traps. The price point for the deck isn't super expensive. Only cards that are expensive within the deck are the Solemn Strikes. How to play counter fairies are you have to make an established board, then lock your opponent down by making them waste resources. In order for you to reach the max potential of counter fairies, you must know what cards to counter against your opponent. Pros of counter fairies: when you get an established board going first, backed by counter traps, you can control the tempo of the match. Easy for the deck to plus with cards like Bountiful Artemis and Meltiel. The cons of the counter fairy deck is it has a hard time going second, and it's hard to catch up once you use all your resources. All right, let's get on with the deck profile. So the monster lineup, we're running 11 monsters in here. It's a lot smaller than what it was before, but we're running 3 copies of Bountiful Artemis. Bountiful Artemis is the main monster of the counter fairy deck. It pluses while backed up with counter traps. You want to protect this guy at all costs, guys. All costs. Because once you have it all set up, he's going to be the one to win you the game. Next we have 3 Guiding Ariadne. Guiding Ariadne is great when in scale. You don't have to pay life points by discarding or paying life points. You can find that crucial counter trap when you need it, when it's destroyed. So it's a 3 of. Next we're running double Minerva of the Sky. Only play 2 of them because you don't want to use your normal summon on it. You want to bring it out with cards like Ties of the Brethren. It gains 500 attack after a counter trap card resolves. And essentially, it's the biggest beater of the deck. Next, we run Double Honest. I was thinking of bumping it to 3, but 2 is fine. It's the only hand trap in the deck. You can run over monsters or let your opponent crash into them when you have it in your hand. And it combos great with Ties of the Brethren. Next, we only play 1 Meltiel. I opted to run 1 because you can turbo it out with Ties. It's situational depending on your opening hand. I mean, it pops cards when you have Sanctuary out on this field. So total of monsters, it's 11. Onto spells, we're running triple Sanctum of Parshath. It gives fairy type monsters a 300 attack and defense boost. Counts as Sanctuary in the Sky while it's on the field, and can get back fairies or counter traps to the top of the deck and be arranged in any order. We're running this because I mean, it is a budget build, so it comes in the structure. Next, alongside with Sanctuaries, we're running double Sanctuary in the Sky and 1 Terraforming. Sanctuary in the Sky is a great card because we're running Divine Punishment within the deck. It's pretty much the best counter trap we have. And Terraforming because we search out for Sanctuary and I was lazy and I couldn't find my Zeradius. Give me a break, guys. Come on now. Next we have triple Ties of the Brethren. It's a great way to turbo out monsters from within the deck. I mean, it is a hefty price of 2,000 life points, but it's worth it to establish board presence. The combo is great with Honest. So what you do, you have a monster and you activate Ties, and then you bring out Honest. And then you could have it go back to your hand, so your opponent won't be your opponent will be reluctant to attack into your monsters since they know you have Honest now in your hand. Next, we're running triple duality. Pot of duality is great. I mean, it is a budget version. I mean, if I had Card of Demise, this would be replaced, but like I said, it's a budget version. It's pretty much crucial to find that combo piece needed for your setup. It conflicts with ties, but it's okay. It's a control based deck, so. And last for the spells, we have double Pot of Desires. It's a great way to draw 2 cards. I mean, you're running multiple copies of everything within the deck. I mean, it does really suck when you banish 2+ Bountiful Artemis. But hey, that's the price we have to pay for counter fairies, right? Next, the best part of the deck is the counter traps. I'll show you guys my spicy tech in here. We're running triple Divine Punishment. 3 Divine Punishment because that's the reason we're running Sanctum and Sanctuary. It's essentially the Solemn Judgment of the deck. Pretty much the best counter trap we have. Next we have triple Grand Horn of Heaven. You guys are probably saying, what the hell? Grand Horn of Heaven? Yeah, it's the newest addition to counter traps with this deck. You can stop your opponent from special summoning and end the main phase they are in. So if they were in main phase 1, they special, you negate it, then they go to battle phase. Since the fairies are weak, they can't attack them anymore. I mean, the downside is they draw 1, but you draw 1 as well when you have Bountiful on the field, so it's not that bad. Next we run triple Drastic Drop Off. It's great when your opponent is top decking or trying to find that card they need to blow up your field, but I mean, it's there. It's a good counter trap. You could always use it whenever. I'm not sure if it works great with Grand Horn of Heaven. I don't know if it works that way. If you guys know if it does, can you guys tell me in the comments below? Next we run the Solemn Brigade. So triple warning or triple strike, 1 warning. It's great to negate monster effects and special summons. I mean, it's a hefty price, but it's amazing when Guiding Ariadne is out in scale. You need this at 3. The strikes. That's what do you call it? The most expensive part of the deck is the strikes, but they're like 7 a piece or something like that. And Solemn Warning. Stop stuff like Kaiju Slumber, Ties, or essentially cards that special summon. It can also stop their normal summon if it's a problematic monster. You always want to stop it. Next, the last 2 is Ultimate Providence. It's awesome with Guiding Ariadne out in scale, but I mean, it's kind of, for me, it's not the best counter trap. I wouldn't run 3. I opted to take it out, but it's okay. But yeah, that's it for the main deck. No side or extra since it's a budget build. But let me know what you guys think of the deck. So if you guys enjoy that version of bountiful counter fairies, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you guys enjoy my content. Let me know how I can make the videos better. Let's see, thumbs up the video if you guys liked it or didn't. Let me know. Yeah, it's your boy Smiley. Peace.